Hi, I'm James Spence. I'm a sophomore Media X major and I'm a poet. When I was younger, I really wanted to be a writer, mostly novels, and somewhere along the line, I took a creative writing class in high school, and the teacher there was really supportive, and I met like this very influential group of friends for myself, and sort of that combination just really sort of locked my mind into poetry. Plus, I can't be asked to pay attention long enough to actually write a novel, let alone a chapter of one. So poetry is just a lot easier for me. Oh my god, just sadness. Yeah, sadness. I normally get like inspiration from when I go through a breakup or something really bad happens, so when I'm inspired by that, that tends to be when I write. Other than that, it's existential angst. The unexpected things in life bring the most joy. She was a great surprise. My life always felt like old tape, trying to stick to everything and nothing staying. But she holds. She holds me close into the quiet hours of the night. She holds my breath every time I see her. She holds my gaze even as I depart and my eyes detach from hers. She thinks I don't know, which makes the smile I hold for her grow ever wider. Many exes have passed. My calendar grows ever more blue. My grip on her has disappeared like the moon, shrouded by my clouds. My breath has been taken, my voice shaking and stuttering. My eyes dart away, clouded and drowning, anxiety and isolation filling its ducts. You built me up so high. The birds circled my stance, and the planes floated under my soles. The wind coursed through my shaggy hair and carried her words that pierced my shrouded mind and took its daggers that pierced my polluted heart. Cracks snaked ever higher, shaking my floating feet that stood resolute. Head in the sky, feet in the sky, falling. Head on the ground, feet in the sky, falling. Head in the ground, heart in the sky, falling. Head in the ground, heart in the ground, falling. So actually the fun part was I broke it down into 3 chunks. The first chunk I wrote when we were together, because I just felt very inspired one night. The second chunk I wrote pretty much the day after we broke up. And the last one I just wrote a couple weeks after, just to like really come to terms with the sadness I was feeling. And I felt very artistically inspired, so I wanted to do something a little fun with it. Other than that, I was just very depressed over the breakup, and like I said, that's how I come to terms with myself. It's hard to realize you're drowning when you learn to breathe with water in your lungs. Normality is lost when the fog you find you lose yourself to is just the pollution from the depression others peddle for comedy. Hearts are easy to break when all you do is put tape over windows and patch together shattered glass just to have it break again. Hands shake with a kinetic energy that's lost its way to your legs that simply drag along on a path to repetitious insanity. Children swing on your eyes and mouth, making them stoop lower with each question and desire they need fulfilled. Your bed is an easy tomb with sheets like suffocating arms, pulling you into a foreign embrace no one else seems to share, with a warmth needed when only the cold dark world wishes to show you a smile. You find yourself comforted in night, where the only one who can hear your sobs is the one who hates you the most. It's strange. I wrote it at 4 in the morning, so it's not exactly, I wasn't at my happiest state. And I wrote it like 2 days ago, so it's still feelings I haven't fully come to terms with. It's very much just an existential angst of not being satisfied or happy with my current condition, so I will see what it really means in a couple weeks or so, but right now it's just I'm proud of the imagery I've created. That's all I really want to focus on. I think it really just helps me come to terms with a lot of the sadness I do, because especially being raised as a male, it's very tough to be told to like confront your feelings and to really address your situation in life, and poetry has always helped me do that, with just knowing how I can put my thoughts into words and how I have this deep sadness that I can't really comprehend, but somehow comparing it to just the ocean waves or rain falling or something can give me something to tie myself down to, rather than just the typical masculine response of let's fight something. So, pencil, prison. It was like a pretty easy choice. do it. I know it can be scary to put yourself out there, but there's this artifice that is created when you start writing. Whether if you need to create a pseudonym or present yourself behind a screen, it's fine, because people need to be heard and their voices shared. Otherwise, we just end up with the wrong people getting heard. If you feel like you have something to say, then say it. And if it's worthwhile, people will listen. And if you're putting your heart and soul into it, everyone will want to hear.